Nuclear materials, hazardous waste. Los Alamos Laboratory houses a lot of things that don't mix well with fire. So what are they doing to prevent a disaster? News 13's Amanda Goodman continues our coverage from Los Alamos with more on that.
Well, Jessica, the lab director said they have layers and layers of defense protecting those materials you just mentioned. And over the last decade, the lab says it's worked diligently to clear out fire fuels on its property. In addition to that, the director says all low-level hazardous waste is protected. That includes thousands of barrels stored outside that contain items like gloves, notes, and film, anything that may have come into contact with radioactive materials. The other worry is about the nuclear materials the lab works on and stores. We were told today that it's all stored in strong concrete structures, so even if a fire were to make it onto the lab property, there would be no threat to those materials. Right now, the fire has only reached the lab property once. That was a spot fire they were able to put out quickly, and the lab's operations chief says his biggest concern has nothing to do with what's coming from the lab.
The worst scenario we have now is property damage that comes from the fire. All right, I do not believe that there is any specific danger to the public from our activities at Los Alamos. The danger is from that fire on the mountain.
The other concern here is the smoke and possibility of radioactive materials in the air coming from the lab. This afternoon, preliminary results from an air quality test showed the radioactive materials are no higher here than they would be at any other wildfire. Back to you.
All right, Amanda, the lab says they did start additional fire mitigation work around lab property just to make sure what they've already done.